saying that I pay Lily every single day. She caters to me, and my wife calls her my girlfriend because every Saturday I have to be with her in the restaurant. The first message I have is for the newlywed, to tell them that by today I have completed my marriage of 41 years. I must say marriage and service, 41 years. And I'm still alive and standing on my feet. My wife, Wadette, is with us today. She's in red. "41 years of marriage, and she is still my bride." Please give her a hand of applause for her perseverance, tolerance, and tenacity. I'm so glad to be here, and I want to congratulate the new board, and I certainly wish them the very best. We are here because what binds us is our love to Lebanon and the pain we had been through all these years for Lebanon. What binds us is much bigger than the differences we quarrel about. Our differences are very small. What binds us is very big. I want to tell you that you are the product of a great civilization. It was the civilization that it was the time, it was a great civilization at a time when there was no civilization outside the Mediterranean world. This civilization is still there, and you should be proud of your heritage. Your heritage is great. I want to remind you that 40 years of war in Lebanon, and there isn't a single refugee anywhere in the world that lives on donations from the United Nations. "40 years of war, and there isn't a single beggar in the streets of Houston, Paris, London, Washington, or DC who is of Lebanese origin. You are the children of a very proud people. Also, the world does not know what Lebanon represents. That's why Lebanon is in turmoil, and the world is more or less indifferent to the conflict there. Lebanon represents something that does not exist elsewhere. This is where Christianity embraces Islam. This is where West embraces the East. It is the pluralism in civilization and culture that though we differ in religion and in culture, we live peacefully together. But what kind of peace? What is that peace that led to this bloody conflict? It is the political system. You can imagine that 40 years of war, and when you have one day of peace in Lebanon, Christians and Muslims sip coffee in the heart of the city Beirut. 40 years, and they tell us that we are enemies. We should destroy each other. And immediately, as soon as the politicians take their hands off, the people come together. These people immigrated to the whole world. The Lebanese Empire is an empire where there is no sunset on this empire. It wasn't only the British Empire that had no sunset, also the Lebanese, because wherever you go in the world, you see them. And their eyes are mesmerized to a land in the East. A land which is crucified in geography between the Mediterranean, Israel, and the Arab world, and a nation which has been crucified by its own people, the politicians, and also by the major conflicts that plague the region and the world. This symbol, which is Lebanon, was referred to by the Pope John Paul as a message to the world. It is a message to the world because it is a message of how, though we differ, we can live together. But you may not appreciate how radical is this vision of pluralism, except when you look at the Arab East and Israel, where you see countries that basically, and strong countries, that basically pluralism is a symbol of Lebanon. The cohabitation of cultures, where Christianity embraces Islam and where the West embraces the East, is in Lebanon. It's not in Israel, and it is not in the rest of the East. That's the kind of heritage we have, and we need to cherish it, promote it, and preserve it. And here is the role of the American Lebanese Cultural Center. We want a center to bring us back all to home. We need a home away from home. And we need to thank them for bringing us home and bringing us together here. Also, Lebanon is a symbol of something which is extremely rare. 40 years of war, and freedom still lives in Lebanon. It has not immigrated. It is a symbol of freedom of thought. Without freedom, you cannot have civilization. Civilization, the door to civilization, is freedom. If Lebanon falls, not only this great model falls, but also freedom will fall. So that's why we need to come all together with love and fraternity back home, to help our country back home, to help ourselves here, to build a home for ourselves. And at the end, I want to emphasize a very important concept, that heritage cannot be promoted without language. Language does not only carry words, it carries with it culture and civilization. Immigrants like us immigrate many times or twice. The first time when we immigrate away from the land. The second time when our children immigrate away from us, because that bond of culture between us and them, and that gap widens. We don't want to see that. To promote our heritage to our children, we need to teach them our language. And you can only promote heritage when you teach language. When we founded the Lebanese club in the late 80s, we established a school to teach Arabic. And I hope this time, and it was a very successful project, and I hope this time we will be able to establish a better school to teach our children and our friends Arabic language. Before I finish, I want to extend my love and my pride of my professional son, Dr. Ra. The definition of a good teacher is the one who produces students better than him. And I'm very proud of this product that I have. May God bless you all and embrace you and give you all his life. And may he preserve and protect our father, the Lebanon, and our mother, its land, and keep them in peace. I also wish the rest of the people in the Middle East the grace of the Lord and his peace. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr.
بحبك يا